Sometimes the best way to deal with something sad in your life is to just get back on the horse and try and get through things. And that's what I'm going to do today. Hey everybody, I am continuing my Plan As You Go week. It is Friday the 13th, question mark? Yes, the 13th. Friday, April 13th, and I'm showing how I plan every day for an entire month. I didn't actually film yesterday. When I posted in my community tab, I said that I got some tough news about my grandma. She wasn't expected to last 24 to 48 hours. Well, she passed away yesterday, pretty soon after I posted that. I saw all of your comments. I really appreciate them. I'm sorry I didn't respond to all of them. I didn't have it in me. If you could respond it on Instagram or on Facebook or here on that post on YouTube, I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. I'm going to try and get going for today. I need to do some stuff. It's not because I have to. I think it's because I want to. I want to just get some things taken care of. I can't do anything right now. So keeping myself busy is important. And now with that downer, let's get going. And that's the wrong color because that's how today's gonna go, isn't it? I've been putting a bunch of post-its for dates I have to update on my other bullet journal so I wouldn't forget about them. Let's get in here. Let's go to the month. I'm gonna fill in my habits as best as I can, but I don't remember everything I did yesterday, so we will see how that goes. I'm using the wrong color here too. Motherfucker. Not that it's really that big of a deal, but damn it. So I got some of my shit done yesterday. I didn't get a lot of it done. Now I got to catch up on challenges. So for Rando Doodles today, I have to do both Mr. Mackey, okay, and Randy Marsh. Stan! Shelly! Randy is probably one of my favorite South Park characters. I think he is freaking hilarious. And then we'll go to the week, which is going to be fairly bare for yesterday because I didn't wind up doing much. So I'm going to kind of update this a little bit and then we'll do challenges. No, we'll do challenges first. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place right now. For yesterday, it's the producers, and today it's Hamilton. I'm so glad it's Hamilton today. Maybe I'll blast the soundtrack for the rest of the day because why not? My favorite jam from Hamilton is probably a toss-up between Wait For It and The Room Where It Happens. I love Aaron Burr's character, and I love his voice, and Leslie Odom Jr. is fantastic. But Wait For It is such a good song. So is The Room Where It Happens, though, makes me so happy. And the other one I really, really love is Guns and Ships because A, Daveed Diggs is from Oakland, so represent West Coast, but B, dude, it's just fucking rad. I love that musical. I took the kids to see it when it came to San Francisco, and I think we're going to try and take them again when it comes back to San Francisco next year because good family fun. And the two oh so cute doodle challenges are guitar and DNA. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to doodle a guitar for yesterday. And then for DNA, I'm going to do the same thing I did with my mom and doodle my grandma's name because I share DNA with her. She was actually my mom's mom. So yeah, I guess it's interesting that she died the day after my mom's birthday. Anyway, I'm going to doodle those right now. You know how I know this really doesn't look that much like a guitar? Because my husband is a guitarist and he has several of them hanging on the wall next to me, and this is not an accurate representation, but I'm not going for accuracy. I'll tell you a funny story while I'm finishing this up. My grandma was super not a fan of bad words. Now, I'm not just talking like, shit or fuck or whatever. I'm talking like fart or crap. Those words to my grandma were forbidden. If I was at her house and I stubbed my toe and I said, "Oh crap," she could hear me even if she was outside on the opposite end of the house. I'd still hear her be like, "Cindy?" So when I got older and I started cussing more. I tried really hard to not do it around her. And when I did slip one out, she would just be like, Cindy, and like shake her head at me. And I'm 6'2", and my grandma was like shrinking in her old age. So she must have been like 4'10" by the end of it. So imagine getting finger wagged by someone who's like a good foot and some change shorter than you. It became kind of almost a joke between us. Suffice it to say that my sister showed her my YouTube channel one day. And I was like, God damn it. Oh no, I'm going to hear about this. I rescheduled something here, so I'm going to put a Krissyanne Designs sticker down on top of it. And I did hear something about it. My grandma told me that she was proud of me for what I was doing. And she was like, I know you have your language, Cindy, but I don't have to listen to it, but I am proud of you. And I was like, well, thank you, Grandma. I'd like to think that she instilled a lot of my sass in me. Both her and my dad's mom, both my grandmas are extremely sassy. And I feel like she brought that to me, that I have her to thank for some of my extreme levels of salty sassiness. And I will be forever grateful for that. I'm not going to put anything else on this day. I'm not going to write she died or anything. I'm just going to leave it. And for today, I'm just going to put work, because I'm going to try and get work done today. I don't know how much work I'm going to actually get done, but I'm just going to do my best to try and catch up a little bit on work and church things. So I'm just going to put that here. And I need to doodle in my weather for the rest of the week as well. I am supposedly going to be having lunch with my sister on Sunday after church. We're going to meet halfway because we live a couple hours apart to have a chance to just sit down and see each other. But I'm going to write that in when I get that firmed up. I also have a patron hangout tonight, and I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. If you're one of my $15 plus patrons who usually does the hangouts, I'll be updating you on the Facebook, on the patron page, probably by the time this video goes live, as to whether or not I'm going to feel up to it. This seems like a good time to mention what I stress grief purchased yesterday. So yesterday I bought. So yesterday I was in the store wandering because I didn't know what else to do, and I walked out of there with a beauty sponge that I didn't need, some chocolate donuts, and this pack of craft lace. It's basically those lanyards with that plastic thread that used to make back in the 90s. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll do that on a live video to make me feel better, because it's kind of brainless and it's not my usual shit. And then I didn't do it because I got home and I just like lay down and stayed in bed for the rest of the day. But I'm thinking maybe sometime this weekend, if I have time, maybe I'll get on with my daughter, because she loves to do cheesy shit. Maybe we'll have a lanyard crafting processing day on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, if you think that it could be fun to just sit and chat and do something brainless and take my mind off of things, let me know down in the comments below. I think here is where I'm going to document what happened to Grandma yesterday. All right, so I just put that she died that day. My sister, brother-in-law, and uncle were with her, and a couple of things that I will always remember about her, among others, but I will remember her saltiness, her unflinching honesty, and her ability to laugh when things were tough. All things I feel like I've gotten from her, and I treasure those. Now, to try and get today figured out, to try and catch up on some things, because I didn't get stuff done yesterday. And I know, when you lose somebody, it's okay to fall behind, but because I live in California, and she died in Vancouver, so 11-hour drive from me, I can't go up there and do anything right now. So my way to do things is to try and keep my life rolling along as smoothly as I can, so that when I do need to go up there and do things, I won't have to stress out about it. And I have a lot to do today. If I can get through even half of it, I'll be happy. All right, everything is set up for today. I'm not setting the weekend up. I'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this here. Thank you again, you guys, for all of your support for me when I'm struggling with this. And if you are grieving, I saw a lot of you in the comments who have lost people yourselves recently, or are approaching anniversaries of people that you've lost. Please know I saw those, and I am here with you, and we can all give each other big hugs. So what I want you to do, if you've gotten this far in the video, is I want you to tell me one thing about someone you love in your life that you feel like you've gotten from them. Whether it's, for me with my grandma, it's her like salty, crusty sense of humor. I got that from my grandma, and I appreciate having that from her more than she'll ever know or knew. So for somebody in your life, whether they're alive or whether they're not, who has influenced you and brought something to your personality, something to your style in some way, leave that in the comments so we can all see the legacy that people we love have left in our lives. That'll make me so happy. And while you're at it, let me know whether or not you'd like to see a coping lanyard making session live either today or tomorrow on the channel. Let me know in the comments about that as well. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. As always, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.